tumbled, but I think it'll work. We got debris.
These have rebar in them. These came off the house.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Okay, coming at you.
Yeah, that was significant fluid. See the brokenness here? The one way over on the far wall, you can just see with the black stuff sticking out. I'm pretty sure that black stuff used to be right here. So that's that far wall, made it all the way over to here.
Okay, Dustin, it was a bad storm.
Oh no! Our HB clip is a little bit longer than it used to be.
It's been Dustin.
It's been impaled! Not too bad. Kinda.
Look at that one.
You can go ahead and pull that out.
Oh my gosh. This is not a good day.
So it pulled 2 screws out of the subfloor and ended up all the way over here. Well, I guess that was just the wall that flipped over, but 2 screws. I thought it was because I didn't screw it well enough, but I think it was just a shitty storm. That's what Carrie keeps saying.
Okay.
Radar!
Okay, sounds great. We're gonna burn it.
Rolling! All right. Well, last night was fun.
I don't like wearing.
See how much fun it was? Okay, so let's take a look here. We had one heck of a storefront come through, and it came in from the north, which that's north-ish. And our braces were not up to the challenge. I don't know if anything would have been up to the challenge. It was a significant storm. Oh, where are you guys going here? You're looking for planes. Anyway, so we lost that wall. We lost part of that wall. We lost that wall, pretty much every north wall. And then, surprisingly, we didn't lose that wall because we hadn't even tried to do that wall. That is where the big picture windows are going. So we have 6 different windows, and they'll have little strips in between them, and we have not even tried to get the strips planned yet. So the first cross strip will be right up there, and we haven't done that one yet. Okay, so we didn't lose that one just because it wasn't done. And we lost this wall. This wall we have mostly back up, so that's a window, so don't have to worry about that. Let's see, what else? So occasionally, where these are the HV clips, they would snap when it pulled through. Some of them just straightened out the HV clips, which that took a feat because these are pretty tough. Other ones snapped these webs. And when it snapped the web, what we're having to do, or what we're gonna do, is come back on the outside. So this is one example. This web right here is snapped right inside the wall right there. So I've put a strap across, screwed it to that web, screwed it to that web. So now when the concrete tries to push this way, it's gonna push against this strap, and that's gonna help that styrofoam hold together. Now the web up here, oops, gosh dang it, I am doing a poor job with the pointing of the camera. Okay, the web up here is still attached. So the reason this strap is here is because all of these knobs right here were sheared off. So when it shifted, when it blew, when it came apart, it sheared all those knobs off. So now this doesn't have a good lock into this block. So I put this strap there to try to help those knobs. What else? So some of it pulled the screws out of the 2x4. So now I'm blocking on both sides and putting 2 screws in. We're going to, so we hadn't wanted to put in the whalers. We were running out of time last time. It was hot, we were tired. When we put our bracing on, we put it on to where we couldn't get the whaler on top. Let me show you. These are just temporary braces because we don't have zuckles or anything. Well, we put this guy right in the way, all the way around. And we put him on the wrong side. So this has a little rib in it for a strength member. And when you put the 2x4 on this side, it makes it to where it doesn't sit straight. See how that's canted off at an angle? Well, if we move it to this side, it would bridge across there and it'd set straight, and it'd be below this so our whaler could sit on here. So a 2x4 needs to sit right here. So that's the other thing we're getting ready to do, is move these to the inside, and we'll probably go ahead and put on our whaler. I was wanting to delay that. So that we wouldn't have a whaler in the way when we go to cut our windows and door openings. But I don't want this to happen again either. So we're going to go ahead and try to put a whaler on tonight before any more storms hit. I guess that's about it. So that's what we're trying to get done tonight. It's Monday night. We have to run to Manhattan tomorrow, so we're not even gonna be here tomorrow. Hoping no storms come in between now and the weekend, but we're making sure. So, it could be worse. Could have been better, but it could have been worse. Surprisingly, only a few blocks are totaled. So that block right there is questionable on whether we can salvage it. We can definitely cut it and use it for a cut block.
That block right there is totaled.
That block is definitely totaled.
It's toast, baby.
That hey, but that's a good view of the internal structure. I was wanting to do one of those, just not this way. So that's the internal structure of the blocks. That's that plastic right there is what we're actually screwing our screws into, and it's, you know, fairly beefy polyethylene plastic, and that's embedded into that styrofoam, typically embedded into that styrofoam. Well, there you can actually see one of the screws right there. If I'm pointing to it, that's a screw in that polyethylene webbing. So well, it was a screw into that polyethylene webbing. Now it's gone. Oh. Dun dun. Here's our safety third again. Don't tell OSHA. Anyway. Oh shit. Oh shit. That's our version of Oshita. Yeah, so we're trying to redo everything. I'll let you know how it goes. Are we there?
Yep.
That'll work. Yeah, that's great.
You need some rebar? Rebar!
We'll
Is that kind
need-
of like radar? Yeah.
Hey Wes, can you take me up just a bit?
Up! Are we ready, please?
Well, I thought it was going to take us a day. Carrie thought it'd take us a full weekend. And we did it in a Monday night, Monday evening. So that's one of the walls that was blown down, and it's back up. And we have our whalers added to it, so hopefully that it stables it even more. There's the other wall that was down. Don't worry about the big hole, that's a window. Just haven't final cut the size. Don't worry about the big hole, that's a door. This wall, we have everything up except that piece that goes up there, but we just intentionally didn't put it up there, just we didn't get to it. And last but not least of the blown over walls, that wall is back up and we have our whalers on. So there we go. I think we are back to where we were when we quit working last time. So we're ready to start again. Now, the question is do we pour this in 2 pours? I still don't know. So the pros are the fact that we don't have nearly as tall walls to try to support. We would probably need zuckles across this lower section and then zuckles on up, you know, several sections just to make sure that the wall remains straight. That would cost additional money to buy those, but then you'd have something to sell at the other end, hopefully. So that's the pro of a second pour is we wouldn't have to get new zuckles, and it would be safer probably than trying to pour the whole wall at once. The cons are you have a cold joint in your wall and you have to pay for a pumper truck twice. So that's the pros and cons. I got to figure out which way I want to go. Okay, for now, here we go.